Grand rising, grand afternoon, grand evening, beautiful, beautiful family. You have to find your why. That's I was doing something else and there's a reason why that came to my mind. For what you want to do, for reasons you are growing or becoming aware, there's always a why. Why are you doing what you are doing? Do you not like, do you not like the environment that you're in? Why are you doing what you're doing? It is important to figure out why is it that you want what you want? What is your why? It's and I say that okay because I've always wanted to help people by talking with them and consulting with them. When I was in high school, that was, you tell your guidance counselor what you want to do. And in the little bitty town I grew up in, they didn't even tell you that there were a lot of choice. They literally in the little bitty town I grew up in, the guidance counselor wasn't telling you all these other things. They just wanted you. They were telling you and pushing you things to this, doctor, lawyer. You want to be a guidance counselor. You want to be a teacher. But see, I like talking to people, even at a very young age. And it's so funny because I'm an introvert. It isn't so much that I like talking to people. I like talking to people when I have a purpose in what I'm saying. Because I was always observant. I was always a quiet child. It was, you know, it was always, you know, is Shay here? I don't, yeah, she's over there. She's reading a book, or I'm over there reading a book, but I'm looking and I'm listening. Because I learned, this is for me. I learned that when I let people talk and I truly want to listen and I truly want to hear what they have to say, I pick up everything. I pick up, there's different energy and frequencies in the words. And spirit tells me, like spirit just gives me little glimpses and insights, or sentences, or just a few words for that person. I don't really know how any other way to describe it, but that's how it works for me. So, and I didn't understand this early when I was in high school. This is, hindsight, knowing what I know now, growth. I always wanted to help people, talk with people to help them become better in themselves. And, I just thought it was because, I just wanted to help people. That was just my general thing. I want to help people. I want to help people. I want to help people. But then it had to become, how do you want to help people? See, the universe can give you many different ways to help people. But give the universe specifics. How do you want to help people? I had to tell myself that just saying you want to help people doesn't mean shit. I mean, you can help people cross the street. You can help people at the job. You can help people get money for themselves by working for them. Be more specific on how you want to help people. My thing has always been, and as I've gotten older and gone through many, many, many things in life, as we all have, life has lived in us all. Life has given us all a story, right? I learned that I want to help people on a level that is very uniquely my own. Because I didn't want to be a psychologist, psychiatrist, psychologist, same thing except the psychiatrist can prescribe you meds. Psychologists, they can't truly help you because there's this, not so much the Hippocratic oath, but they can't really tell you what you need to hear, right? For me, I wouldn't be able to tell people what I felt like they really needed to hear because I'd be bound by government restrictions. I'd be bound by the business that I was with. I'd be bound to make it clinical when that's not what it is. That's why I left school. I had a year left and I decided not to finish school because I realized that what I was doing, I wasn't going to be able to help people like I wanted to help people. That was my thing. I knew I wanted to help people, but I didn't know how I was supposed to help people. And I knew going to school to be a psychologist wasn't going to let me help people like I wanted to help people. Being a damn guidance counselor was not going to allow me to help people how I felt I could help people, how I felt I needed to help people. And then I learned that when I talk to people one-on-one and I talk to them because I let my intuition talk through me, and it's been what they need to hear. See, there's different filters that you can have up, have down, have in and out. I had to take down the filter that I had that at first I didn't years ago I didn't believe that how I could help people was unique because I didn't know what that uniqueness was. I didn't know what that was supposed to be. And then as I'm going through and I'm just talking to people face to face, I'm listening to them. I'm hearing their spirit. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'm hearing their spirit. I'm feeling the frequency just on me. I feel you on me now, spirit, because you know what I'm saying is true. I say this in front of my spiritual council. I knew that I had started talking to people on a totally different level than regular conversation for the simple fact of what they were coming up to talk to me about, how they were coming up to talk to me about it, and the randomness of just of what is. I was being observant on how my presence was affecting people, on how my simple words what I thought were simple words were affecting people. That's when I started realizing that at first I was picking and choosing words because Spirit was giving it to me slow and I didn't understand, but I was trying to understand. And then how it started for me is I would pick the words slow, and then it would just be like a floodgate would open and everything would come out. But I had to find what it was that they were wanting. Why are these people talking to me? Why am I feeling this way when they're talking to me? What is happening? What was happening for me was that I was starting to move in my purpose. I was starting to move in what I am supposed to be doing. My why is I'm supposed to use my voice to help people understand and move along their journey and know that this is not it for you. There's more to life than this. I promise you that. I'm supposed to uplift and motivate, and to do this podcast that you're hearing was part of my growth and initiation to the next level for me. Because I'm not one to be out in the limelight. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that one to try and make my voice heard. I just want it to be heard by the person who needs to hear it. That's all. I'm doing this because I felt this frequency. Like, why am I doing this? Because this, as you're listening to this is one of my early podcasts. I'm still new to this. I'm still moving in this. I'm still growing in this. Because I know this is reaching somebody who needs to hear this. There is someone right now who doesn't feel like they have a voice. Anybody that they don't feel like anybody understands them. They're tired of where they're at. They don't feel like that they're going anywhere. They just feel like shit. They think that they're shit. My voice is for them. My voice is for that person who you've heard it 1,000 times. You're moving along the journey and you're stuck. Like, you're like, what am I not getting? I'm here for that person. My why I do this, why I keep stepping out of my comfort zone every episode that I make, every topic that I talk about. My why is that somebody else is going to grow, learn. Some is going to resonate in these words that hasn't resonated yet, that they haven't heard yet. I know somebody is going to hear my words And it's going to let them know that it's okay, that they don't have to have right now be their last moments on this earth. That's why I do this. I do this to let someone know that what you're going through in your journey, this hard shit, this what looks like blockages and walls, I'm here for you. I'm here to let you know you're supposed to go through that and know that you're supposed to keep going. That's my why. My why is the growth of someone who is needing positive growth, who is wanting to get in touch with their better self, who is wanting to get a nugget that can already be in your big ass bag of nuggets, but you may have a leak somewhere. Something might have dropped out. You may have forgot something. You may just have a sack with no nuggets at all. That's my why. You need to find your why on doing what you want to do, doing what you feel you need to do, doing what you feel like you're led to do. Why? Why? And sometimes what your purpose is has always been your purpose, but you have lost sight. The world has happened. The world has changed you. But every now and then you think about that. Well, think about that again and be more specific. Why do you want that? Why do you feel that? Why? What are you moving towards? What are you wanting? Why do you want it? And even if you can't answer all of those, just answer the one. Why? Like, why should you tell yourself positive affirmations when you don't believe in yourself? Because you will start believing in yourself. Because you're changing the frequency in your body. With the energy of the words coming out of your mouth, with the energy of your thoughts, you're changing things. That's why. There's a why to everything. There's a why to every action you make, every thought that you have. Why? Find your why. Find your reason. Spirit said I'm done. Spirit said I'm done. So I am done. Ashe, Spirit, Ashe. I thank you for following. I thank you for listening. I thank you for all your subscriptions. I thank you. I thank you. Peace.